Fortnite, Modern Warfare 3, Halo Infinite, Diablo 4. No matter where you turn, some form of microtransactions are there, with devs betting big on weapon skins, operator packs, and battle passes to get players to crack their wallets and pour more money into these games. But where do we draw the line between devs finding new ways to monetize games and predatory microtransactions that take advantage of the players? Let's take a step back to that list. All of these games are live service games that want to get players to stick around for the long haul, coming back season after season to play new content and hopefully drop a few bucks on a battle pass or some skins. The difference is that there are two types of games here: free-to-play games and full-priced $70 games. For games like Fortnite and Halo Infinite, adding microtransactions into the game is the price that players have to pay for being able to download and play these games for free. That doesn't mean you have to buy them. Creating games isn't charity work, it's a business model, and if a game is going to launch with a free-to-play model, the developers have to figure out what the right balance is between creating an engaging experience for players who don't want to buy in, and finding cool ways to implement purchasable content for the players that do. With the rise of these popular free-to-play games over the last 5 years, players have gotten used to seeing storefronts packed with skins and weapon charms in the most popular games. So when Activision Blizzard executives are sitting around planning on how to monetize Diablo 4 and Modern Warfare 3, why would they leave that money on the table when players already expect the games to get this kind of treatment, for better or for worse? On top of the $70 the players have to shell out for the game, they've tossed in a whole storefront packed with digital goods that range from a few bucks all the way up to $65 horse armor in the case of Diablo 4. You heard that right. In-game horse armor that costs nearly as much as a full-priced game. Now you and I might look at that and think, why would I ever consider spending that kind of money on something like that? And that's what the majority of players are likely thinking. But that's not how the whales work. Whales are players that are spending the cash to buy anything and everything they can in the games that they play, ranging from mobile games like Candy Crush to full AAA games like Call of Duty. These microtransactions continue to exist because people keep buying them, and it doesn't have to be a lot of people buying for these things to turn a profit. Let's say 5,000 players buy the $65 horse skin out of 5 million that are actively playing the game. 1,000th of 1% of the player base. That's still going to net $325,000, all for something that probably took a developer a few days to design. Even on the free-to-play side, they're leaning more and more into microtransactions. Players booted up this week's shop in Halo Infinite to find a Master Chief Mark V armor kit that celebrates the first game's 22nd anniversary, but this kit is pricey. This costs 2,200 credits, otherwise known as $20, to pick up the most well-known look in Halo's history. The bundle comes with more than just the armor kit, also tossing in 2 armor coatings and a visor, but is that really enough to justify $20? And beyond that, is this the kind of thing that takes monetization too far in free-to-play games? In my opinion, a free-to-play game has more wiggle room on pricing when it comes to microtransactions. A $20 Halo Infinite armor kit is a lot, but when you've spent hundreds of hours in a game that costs nothing to play, it feels a little bit more reasonable to buy a skin and support the developers. On the flip side, premium $70 games are walking a thin line between following a trend and taking advantage of players. Offering cool looks for $5 here and $10 there is just the new normal in 2023, but going beyond that to ask $10 for a single fatality in Mortal Kombat 1 or $20 for a Nicki Minaj operator pack in Modern Warfare 3 just feels aggressive. If there's any silver lining here, it's that microtransactions are only cosmetic. The $65 horse armor doesn't make your mount any faster in Diablo 4, and the Mark V armor kit doesn't make you any better at Halo Infinite than the people using the default Day 1 look. Any game that I've talked about here today can either be played for free or picked up at its basic cost and still bring plenty of good times. But having these stores and games and seeing prices sneak higher and higher has the potential to make fans feel like they're being nickeled and dimed, even if they themselves don't choose to buy in. Developers baking microtransactions into their games have the tough challenge of generating as much money as possible while still respecting their player base, and I can't imagine how tempting it is to throw caution to the wind and toss in cool looks that will drive revenue through the roof because the data shows the players will pick it up. But if you choose to do that, you're throwing the goodwill of your player base to the side. But when it comes down to it, whether you love them or you hate them, microtransactions are here to stay because they continue making money. But if you like this video, be sure to drop a like down below, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for new videos every Sunday and gaming news shorts throughout the week, and I'll catch you on the next one.